Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream.
Hello to Saturday game day.
Yay! Woo! We're playing some Among Us.
My
And
new
Janelle has new
glasses.
glasses.
Yeah, you have new glasses. Yeah, but before we get to the Among Us, we're doing a couple of things. AKA, we gotta go over the fan arts.
Woo!
And we got mail as
Yes.
well, so we gotta go over that too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I guess you got new glasses, and then the rest of our glasses are coming in on Monday. So hopefully Monday we'll be able to have our regular glasses, and I'll have new glasses. It'll be fun.
Yes.
Anyways, let's go over that fan art.
Yeah. Fan art.
So, first things first, we're going to do fan art, and then we're going to do the mail. This one. Boop! We got more art from Sunny Midnight.
Yeah.
They have done 3 more of the RNG teams.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one we have here is the RNG Brilliant Diamond team. So they went with the final team members.
Which
And-
is smart, because Whitney was actually asking me just the other day. I was like,
How are they
do you
gonna do
think
that?
Sunny Midnight's gonna do the Brilliant Diamond team? How are they gonna do it?
Are they going to do all of them? Are they just going to do some of them? It turns out they just did some of them. And they also did it vaguely like Survivor, the TV show. So,
Because people got voted off.
yeah, a lot. So, like, there's dirty characters and covered in leaves. And some of them have, like, tooth necklaces and stuff.
Uh-huh. I
So-
really like, is it Corn Pop?
Yeah, Corn Pop has all 4 of their hands are just, like, covered in mud.
Uh-huh. Of
Also-
course, Oranges is buried in oranges.
Oranges, along with some Pokeballs, Great Balls, rare candies, other things, because they
That's
had
right, 'cause
pickup
they were
and they just kept
stealing everything.
stealing things. It's very good. We got Dooley, What, Booty Face. I also like the fact that Corn Pop is wearing Metacham's pants because I was sorely tempted to keep Metacham on the team.
Oh.
So they just swapped out one fighting type for the other. I really like that touch.
Yeah.
And at the end, we got Metronome. It's good stuff. Absolutely lovely. Hi, Sunny Midnight. We're going over all of your art. That's what you've missed so far.
Yes.
Next up, we have the RNG and Arceus team. I was
don't
not
fit
expecting
on.
this one to come.
Yeah.
And it's great. So this one, they're all having a picnic because they're all named vaguely after food. So,
But, like they said on Twitter, it's hard for them to have a picnic when most of them don't have hands.
yes! Over half of them don't have hands. So we got Nugget eating some sort of chicken nugget. We have Cold Cut trying to eat a cold cut sandwich while they have axes for hands. We have Rar XD, the Dialga in the background. They also said, how dare you make me draw a Dialga on a technicality because it was on our team at the end of the game.
Yeah.
We also have Raspberry, the Zerark. We got Jelly Donut. And Jelly Donut is also holding sushi for sushi to eat.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like shoving it in their face. So that's lovely. I love it.
Good stuff.
All right. Next up, and the last piece we have, is the RNG Y team. So this one is also another very food-based one.
Gee, I wonder why our streams get food-based things. It's not like we talk about food all the time.
We do, and so people just name all of our Pokemon after food.
I love it.
So we got Gouda with some Gouda cheese, Baguette with a baguette, Brie with some Brie, Crackers with some crackers, Meat Clown holding a giant slab of meat, which is being eaten by Munch.
Munch. Yeah, I guess Meat Clown can't really eat it.
They don't have a face. They're also a ghost automaton. They don't need to eat.
Yeah, they don't have a mouth.
These are so great. They're
Yeah.
all awesome and amazing, and I love them.
I love it.
And yeah, that's it. That's the 3 new pieces of fan art that we have acquired.
Go Sunny
this
Midnight.
week. Thank you so much. And with that, they're like pretty much caught up. They got like Moon.
Yeah.
They have Pokemon Moon, and I think otherwise they're caught up with our current playthroughs, so that's crazy.
Well, you know who they won't be drawing for Coliseum?
Umbreon?
No. The one I killed.
Makuhita.
Yeah, that one.
All right, well, fan art done. We're coming back over here because we did also get one piece of mail that was sent to us a month ago to coincide with the 5-year anniversary of Animation Pilgrimage. Chortle sent us a thing in this box that they reused from something else. So I have no idea what's inside.
Yeah.
But we're going to open it up and we're going to find out what is inside here. It came all the way from New Zealand.
Yeah, thank you. That's some
ghost man
crazy
over
shipping.
Here is the only one who knows what's inside.
Yeah.
Other than Chortle.
Boop.
And there's a note. I did not look at the note.
Okay, well, we should probably touch the note first.
Yes, touch.
Note touched. Do you want to read it?
Okay.
Just starts looking at what's inside.
Okay. Happy birthday, Animation Pilgrimage. And to Neil too, I suppose. Honestly, that sentiment probably means nothing at this point. This gift most likely has arrived about a month or so late. Shipping is unreliable these days, especially when you're on the other side of the world. But all that aside, Animation Pilgrimage has been running for 5 years as of 2022. At least I hope the package arrives within the year.
It's
did.
only 1 month
It
late.
did.
From the point that you said that you were sending it to today when it arrived, it's been literally 1 month. So I think that's pretty good timing.
Honestly, that's such a milestone, and I'm glad y'all haven't lost your minds yet. It's close. In order to celebrate this tremendous occasion, I decided to make you guys something special. This is my very first time modeling anything in Blender or printing anything of this scale, so of course there were a few failures.
Okay, I'm excited. 3D printing something. Cool.
It got really frustrating at points. I had school on, so I had to push it back a lot, hence why I freaked out when I realized the deadline. All hardships aside, your show was worth it. You guys managed to find your way into my life at such a crucial turning point, and I'm all the better for it. I honestly can't remember at this point. You have such a way of making viewers feel welcome. It feels like I've watched y'all my entire life. Ugh.
Aww.
But I believe I found Tennille through some episode of Drawing a Blank, maybe The Keepers. Awesome. After that, I checked out more of the channel and stumbled onto this amazing series. I instantly fell in love. The show is such a tremendous and incredible feat. There are thousands of animated films out there, and yet you manage to bring great insight, comedy, and information for everyone that you cover, no matter how obscure. Oh, thank you. It's clear how much passion you have for this project, especially considering you went back to any movies you missed, when it would be far easier just to move on. Speaking of which, it dumbfounds me how you all managed to pull this community together under one goal, and how much the community will commit to said goal. Fans of the series are constantly scraping up movies out of nowhere for you to watch, and it's honestly insane. I know, right?
It's crazy.
So with great pleasure, I hereby present you, Tennille and Whitney Flowers, the award for, insert drum roll, Best Show, where Tennille and Whitney take a look at every single theatrically released animated film in chronological order.
I love it.
Hope you guys like it. There's so many good years of Animation Pilgrimage to come. You guys change lives and mean so much to so many people. Keep up the good work. Stay inspired. Chortle!
I think you're making Tennille cry.
Oh.
Chortle, that's so sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't take it out
goodness.
too much because I wanted y'all to just have that experience, but I looked at it and just...
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's us. With the AP logo on the front. On like a little
Actual
figure.
pedestal.
Oh my
It-
god.
That looks so cool.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh my god, do you want to take that up closer to the camera so people can
This is
see
so
that?
cool, guys. Like,
Y'all,
Yeah, okay, a
let
little
me-
bit higher. Yeah, like right there. Now like do a little bit of spinning on that so people can see it. That is so cool. That's going on the shelf immediately.
oh yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Chortle. That's awesome.
And the AP logo. I love that. This is so cool.
So cool. Okay, where are we putting it? We gotta do that right now.
I love that you've managed to like even add details like the hair on top of the hair on both of our heads.
Mm-hmm.
That's so neat.
That is some amazing modeling work to be your first project.
Yeah.
Do we want to like stick it up here on one of
Yeah,
these
it
shelves?
has to be on one of these shelves.
How about we move Zelda back a little bit and we stick it right there.
Right there.
Right there, and that's visible. That's
Yeah.
visible right there in the middle of the screen.
Perfect.
Yes, I love it. That's gonna stay there forever. Maybe not forever, but like a long time. You guys have to send us a lot of things to like for us to have to cycle out the whole shelf.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Round of applause for Chortle.
Yes, thank you so much. That's awesome.
And your heartfelt letter that made Tennille cry.
Yes.
I also want to say I've been anticipating this for like the last week. Every day I'm like, wonder if it'll arrive today.
Where's the package?
They said about a month.
Uh-huh.
It's been about a month.
Uh-huh.
And then like just like every day I'm checking the mail, and then I literally checked the mail 30 minutes before stream started and it was in the mailbox. So I was like,
There it
I
is.
just mentioned it because I was like, I don't know how big of a package we're getting. If it's even a package, it could just be a letter. I don't know, but it finally arrived and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
All right, now
Well, Whitney normally checks the mail maybe once a week.
at most, usually nothing exciting comes in the mail. It's all bills.
I never check the mail.
I know.
Correct.
All right, so with that done, that's the first 12 minutes or so of the stream. It's time for us to swap over, and we're going to play some Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
All right, well then I got to get out of here.
Yeah, you need to leave. You need to leave because you can't be in the same room while we're playing Among Us. Boop. All right, so let's unmute the game. And then we're actually already ready.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Well, no, you're not ready, but we actually have a bunch of patrons already in a call just waiting for me to get in so we can chat. So here we go. Hello? Hello?
Was the stream?
Hello.
Hello, patrons! How are you all doing?
Hello.
Yay, all here.
We have so many people. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7 people already. Awesome. And reminder, anybody watching the stream or that is a patron, as long as you're a $5 or higher patron, you can join in the gaming. So I feel like other people might join us later. Either way, I guess I should go ahead and create a room so people can start getting in. Let's probably start with the basic map with 2 imposters. Sure. I think I can change it once I get in there. It's been so long since we played. All right.
Yeah.
I think I'm also gonna start off with. Yeah, screw it. I can have as big of a room as I need. I'll just go ahead and set 12 people right now.
Okay.
Also-
Yeah, they've added a lot more people options.
Oh God, we're so fast.
Colors.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this code. There we go. Room code is in the Discord for people to go ahead and grab that and jump on in.
Snatching that right now.
I've been playing too much Final Fantasy XIV. I tried to right-click the options menu. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna. Is there just?
Ah, my phone is freezing up. What's the code? I can't see it.
Yeah. I guess it's in the chat. We don't want to say it out loud so random people don't join.
Yeah, that would be not ideal. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't remember any of the settings we probably want for this.
My Discord broke for a minute.
Edge.
All right, there. I have set some number of settings. Oh God, there's new roles. We're not doing that. We're not touching new
Yeah,
roles.
no. Keep it basic.
What kind of...
Oh, pain.
I haven't seen like anything that's been in here.
I got it. Probably. Boom. There you go.
Obviously,
Go.
I need to wear the diving nozzle because I love the
Obviously.
ocean.
That's the ocean.
I gotta go back to my usual mafia gear.
Keep running into things. I'm very bad at maneuvering. This does not bode well for me. Yeah, the game hasn't started. I'll bring up the chat.
I got my mafia gear on.
Perfect. I love it. There's a zipper in the
And I-
game. I'm perfect now.
Yeah. It's a full costume.
Zips your costume.
Oh, what pet? Shinko, what pet is that? I've not seen that one before.
Oh, it comes in one of the, shoot, I forget what they're called. Let me check real quick.
Boxes?
It comes with one of the, Cosmic Cubes. Yeah, it's the Polus Cosmic Cube.
That's a
Oh.
straight up slugma.
It's a little guy.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's a little frustrating because it follows you, like, super close, like, so it's always on top of you, unlike the other pets, but it is really cute.
Okay, Whitney, I'm having the problem
SCP-999.
we had last time,
What was the problem you had last time?
where it can't authenticate you.
Actually, I
Okay.
might wear a person on my. I'll have 2 children.
The more children, the merrier.
More working hands.
I don't know what I need to do for you.
I don't know. I just figured I'd come back here and it's like I put in the code.
Mm-hmm. You must have an Among Us account. Okay.
Oh, right, accounts.
So you might have to literally go there to set up an account or something. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know. I'm new to this. Accounts didn't exist last time, and I don't know. I was able to just connect with my Steam account or something.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Can't we're just taking photos with you.
Ooh, we already got 9 people in here. We're going to have a big crew. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Indeed.
Slide.
Tells you.
I'm gonna be a working mother of 2 small crewmates.
That'll be a real shame when you die.
I know,
Oh,
it's so sad.
Think of the children.
And only one of them stays when dead. Only one of them stays in the spot. you
Only
die.
one?
Yeah, the one in your head
The
disappears.
hat just goes
Oh.
with you. I'm
Or just
assuming.
die. There he is.
Terrible.
Alright, so we're just going to have to wait a little bit while Tennille gets his stuff all set up.
Good.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
Mini.
I shall call him Squishy, and he will be my Squishy.
I'm sure this will go well. Nothing bad will ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
We're totally not gonna die.
What's with the
Not at all. What
what's
could
with
happen
this
here?
like prisoner lineup thing happening?
Oh, I guess
all
how we
stand up on the
normally...
bottom.
Yeah, how we normally do it is when you are ready, go to the bottom of the screen. That way we just know that everyone's ready.
Oh, I just
so
waited
the
here because everyone else was here.
yes, yeah. I guess just general. I'll run through how we usually play for anyone that is new to our Among Us playthroughs. So how it works is when you're ready, go to the bottom of the screen. When we are just running around doing your tasks or killing people, everyone mutes on Discord. And then whenever we have a meeting, that's when you can unmute. So that people don't just randomly hear someone else go the sudden gasp of "How dare you?" or anything like that.
I don't know the button for that, so I'm just gonna mute my headset.
I mean, that works.
Yeah, I just play in windowed mode so that I can physically click the mute button on Discord.
I just hope Discord doesn't mute me.
Do you have something called keybinds up?
I do not, but also Discord will make my bar go to red, so I'll be speaking and no one can hear me. Has to do where my internet is.
Okay, I've got it set up so I can easily mute and unmute.
Yeah, that's what my keybinds are for. I have it set so if I press F3, then it'll mute me down.
Tennille!
Yo!
Whoa! There he is! Welcome aboard!
Now the real
Here
question,
comes the boy.
he's in, but I don't know if he's in the call yet. Well, no wait, he is.
He's here!
Oh,
Look at him!
He's John.
hold on. I have him muted because usually we're in the same room. So I need to unmute him. Okay, there. Tennille, can I hear you now?
Hi, hello, sweetheart.
Awesome, there we go. Tennille's just checking out clothing. All right, so we have a crew of 10. We're leaving it at 2 imposters to start with. We'll see if that's enough. There is a big pile of tasks everyone has. Everyone has 2 common tasks, 1 long, and 3 short tasks. So 6 things to do. This is always the experimentation phase of, is this enough? Is this balanced?
Right.
Can the killers just kill everybody off really fast? We'll see.
Is it achievable? Is it measurable?
All right.
All right, looks like everybody's ready. So here we go. We're gonna mute up and we'll see you when somebody dies.
Sounds good.
Bye, I love you.
All right, so let's see what I end up as. A crewmate. Wow. Do your tasks. Okay. Looks like I have a med bay thing, so probably just want to go do that first and foremost. I don't remember if I left visual tasks on or not.
Okay, right away.
Tennille's dead.
Oh, rip.
Okay, he was in the admin room. He looked like he was scanning his card.
Okay.
I
saw
know
Whitney.
that.
Sorry to do.
No, you go.
I saw Whitney do the med bay scan, so they're good.
Yeah, Lightning was with me in the med bay, so they saw that I'm good.
I believe I was with Chortle and Mayday when we were fixing the lights.
Yeah, Orin and Chortle, I saw them as we were fixing the lights, and then other people passed by afterwards. I had just gotten to the admin room when the body got reported because I was starting to do the wires.
Yeah, I remember there was somebody behind me. I just don't remember who it was color-wise. It could have been either yellow or pink, but Mayday, if you said it was you, then I believe you.
Sapphire said they were doing the O2 levels thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to admin first to do the swipe card task, and then when the lights went out, I went down towards electrical, but it got fixed, and then I just kept going to electrical because I had a wiring task in there.
Or you were level 40.
I had that weird.
Sapphire's level 40.
Dang.
They've played a lot.
What? There are levels?
Yeah, you play
Yeah,
games, you
definitely.
get levels. It allows you to unlock cosmetic items. It does not affect the gameplay at all.
Oh, that's why all the cosmetic items I had when I originally played are now locked. Understood.
Yep. They changed how a lot of the systems work. So,
It's your alibi.
who?
Which one?
Your alibi, Whitney.
I
We
was
just
with
did
Lightning.
They did the medbay
Right,
scan.
right, right.
I did
Right,
medbay
right,
scan with Lightning. Lightning can confirm that I was scanned correctly.
Yes.
So I guess visual tasks are on. I couldn't remember if I had them on or off.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Good.
I don't know if we have enough information to vote on anybody.
No.
No.
So,
Does anybody have a motive to kill Chanel?
Clout. Okay. Seem to be all good.
If I die, tell my story.
Okay, so votes do have colors on. Understood.
Yes, there is not anonymous voting.
Okay. Muting.
All right, mute we go. Oh, this one. Oh. I can do this. Got it. I'm the best. I'm surprised I didn't die there. All right.
Portal,
Yeah.
what were you doing in that corner?
What corner?
You were in the hub. You were in the, what was it? The front of the ship where you do the directions of the ship, and you were exactly in the corner where you would vent. What reason would you have to be in that corner?
Just hanging out.
Okay, I don't, okay.
Also, Lightning's dead, so I mean, we don't know where they were when that happened.
Do we confirm ejects?
No.
Oh, okay. So this
So-
is gonna make if you vote for blank, then vote for blank next. That's not gonna work.
Oh, stand event. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Who was?
Chortle.
What? Me.
Okay.
I told you I was just hanging out.
There was no reason to be on that vent. There's no reason to be in that corner. What were you doing there?
I'm gonna be honest, Chortle,
Hanging out.
your excuse does not sound very good.
Right. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
We're sure we don't have like extra rolls like Joker or
There are
whatever
no
on,
extra
right?
rolls.
Nothing.
Okay.
I was not cleaning the vents. I'm gonna be honest. Was not cleaning those vents. So like,
Task.
I don't
I was
have a
with
good alibi
Orange when
here.
for good
I very much was just standing by the vent, but yeah. All right.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we won't know. We won't know.
We won't know. We won't know.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
back to tasks.
Later.
All right. Man, wiring is such a pain. Got it. Oh no, this is my task? Oh, I can't believe this is my last task. The longest task in the line. Do it. Right in the middle of the task.
Why is it me
I-
who's finding all of the bodies?
Clearly you're the most
confirm that
adventurous.
Oren is innocent. I saw their visual task when they did the garbage, and we found the body together.
And I trust Mayday because I'm pretty sure they were doing trash beforehand, but I didn't see the animation.
Okay, so where was the body found?
It was in electrical. Mayday followed me into electrical.
Okay.
I'm gonna invoke Whitney as my alibi because they've been following me around as I've been doing wiring tasks.
Who's speaking?
Shinko.
Shinko. Yes, I've seen Shinko. I saw a little bit of Forever Loss. I've not been sticking with anybody, though, so I cannot say who I was or was not with. Sapphire says, me and Shinko were by navigation, I think. There might have been another person. I was over there. I was over by navigation just a little bit ago. So, I don't know who it is.
Who doesn't have an alibi then? Like, me and Oren were together. Whitney, you said you were near Shinko?
I mean,
Ross, do you have an alibi?
I was kind of passing people a bit.
I was in admin, I did a wiring task there, then I went and did the leaves in O2, and then I went and did the wiring and navigation.
I also got confirmed by lightning, but now they're dead, so they can't re-up that confirmation.
Trust you, though.
I feel like we must have killed at least one of the imposters since the kills are happening slower. Like, it's just like, on average, one each time.
Yeah, I'm guessing Chortle was, in fact, one of the imposters.
Revelos, do you have an alibi?
Dog says hello.
Hello?
I'm so sorry for my son.
I don't hear an alibi.
It says, me and Shinko were by navigation. I think there might have been another person.
Yeah, that's Sapphire.
That's Sapphire. What about Forever Lost?
I don't remember.
There's only 6 of us left. We're gonna have to start voting soon.
I mean, if we still have 2 imposters, they could do a double kill and win instantly. But if there's only one of them, it's going to be a lot more difficult. I gotta mute. Well, clearly whoever the other imposter is just kind of messing with doors and stuff. I hope I don't die while I'm uploading my files. I hope I don't die while I'm uploading my files. Oh, I lived. I lived, bitch. Alright, 4176 to confirm. Alright. Don't kill me.
Oh, good. I was so worried
Okay.
Oren had gotten killed because I lost track of it.
All right.
No,
The door shut behind me with me and Sapphire on one side and 2 other people on the other side. I figured hitting the panic button was the good choice. I also
I have a question. Sapphire, why were you running away from the O2?
I was thinking the
emergency
same
that needed to
thing.
be done?
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Sapphire, why were you walking away from the O2 when me and who was behind me? It was Shinko? Yeah.
I was going to say, Whitney, why were you walking away from the O2?
Because I just finished the first one. I was in the same room, and I decided to move around to the other side to also turn that one off.
I'm glad somebody did, because I was running as fast as my little legs could get me there, and I thought I was going to be too late.
I was thankfully already in the admin room, because that was where my last task was, which I am now done with. I was able to turn off the first O2 machine, and then I was circling around to the second O2 machine, which obviously looked a little incriminating to Orin, but the machine was already off.
Sapphire T says drift. I've seen drift. It didn't look like drift. You were literally walking away from the switch, and then you doubled back when you saw me and Whitney coming.
Yeah.
I know I was the one who got trapped on the other side with Shinko when the door slammed shut.
So it was me with Sapphire in the main room, and I was like, I don't trust this. They didn't follow me immediately, but I just felt better hitting the panic button all the same.
I know,
And Mayday saw me do the trash, so...
I'm gonna...
Why were... They were just standing in front of the engine for a really long... Or the nuclear generator thing for a really long time. What was going on with that?
Was that the Simon Says action?
Yeah, Forever was in front of Simon Says for a really long time.
Yeah, Simon Says
can... a really long time.
Yeah.
We're standing in the doorway in between Mayday and Forever Lost.
I do not trust Sapphire T, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, we'll see if we're right, I guess.
I suppose we will.
Hey!
Okay, I'm sorry.
You did it.
Sorry, Sapphire.
You did it.
I didn't even kill anyone. The whole if we did get one of the imposters, that makes sense because the kill rate's gone down. No, I didn't kill anyone. That was all Sapphire.
I always think it's
I messed up
nerve-wracking when it's like the first game you've played in a while and you're an imposter. It's like, oh no.
The worst thing was I didn't even vent. I was hanging out.
You were just standing there in the wrong spot. Sapphire says imposter is so nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for incriminating you.
Me
Alright.
and Orin, we were good friends that time.
I guess
we were the alibi buddies.
Does everybody feel good with those level of settings?
For now, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's okay. It might be a little difficult if both of the imposters get really aggressive, because it was taking a really long time to finish all the tasks. But
yeah, we'll see. We'll do another round and we'll see what happens.
I do like anonymous voting though, so soft vote on that.
Yeah, I also like anonymous.
I like anonymous voting.
Yes.
Okay, I can change that.
Yay.
Anonymous votes. Now we don't know who's voting for what.
Cool.
All right, everything's anonymous and secretive. Off we go.
Secrets.
Internet privacy is important.
Bye.
We're voting to kill someone.
All right, let's see. Am I impasta? Ooh, I am impasta with Foreverlos. Kill and sabotage. All right. So my first task is this one. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. Got it. All right. Totally my task there. I only feel slightly bad about that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Again.
Really? Right in front of my wires?
No.
Whoa! Who keeps killing Tennille? Come on!
Him play!
Cool.
Him play!
Okay, so yeah.
I
I was
know.
actually- yeah.
Me and Lightning seem to have the same tasks, and we were in like the cafeteria and the admin room around the same exact time when
Yeah,
the
the
body
download
was
one.
Mhm.
It's a horrible alibi, but I was actually in electrical the whole time and I saw nobody. I was actually struggling with a couple of tasks on Twitch.
Hmm.
I went down
do I
to
interject
admin
and
first
just say
thing to
something
do
real
the.
quick?
Oh, go ahead.
I do have Prime Shield, which I believe is a visual task, so if anyone would like to come watch me do that.
That is a visual task. I can watch you do that.
I can also watch you do that. I have the same task.
Nice. That will probably be safer than just one person.
Whitney, what were you doing? Did you
Yeah,
kill
what was
your
going on
Did
with
you
me?
kill your hubby?
No.
I think
was
they were doing the garbage one.
Yeah,
would
I was
they do
doing the
that?
garbage, and then I went to the engine room, and I saw someone doing Simon Says, but I don't know if it was Sapphire or Cryptid. I think it was one of the darker colored beans. It was me, says Sapphire. Okay. So Sapphire was back there.
Hmm.
Is that all we have?
Maybe it's one of the same people from last time, and they're just repeating the same pattern
That would be
for their
That means
like,
I'm not.
serial killing.
the visual task though, so
A strangely specific MO.
Yeah.
What if I can do all the killings the exact same way every time, and no one suspects a thing?
shields only light up the first time. That's alright, I haven't touched the shields yet. Because I was like, oh, that would be good for me. Alright.
I think we have reason to trust Turtle this time, so.
Do you? Do you?
Yeah.
You said you have a visual task. Let's go follow you.
Yeah, but why would you trust that?
Because if you go in a group, then you can't kill her.
Alright, heading over to shield.
Yep. They did it. They won. Scoobity boop. Pulling out the card. Swipe. Nope. Swipe. Swipe. Got it. Definitely got the swipe.
Okay, so
Good. They ran away. I didn't see the color.
I was with Sapphire around the end of that round there. We were both in electrical and they didn't kill me, so.
Oh, that was just, this was in the admin.
Right, yeah, okay.
I didn't see the color. Oh my god. I
Sort
saw.
of.
I was like hanging out over near navigation and O2 and Oren was like hovering. So
Yeah, I was sort of kind of following you. I was actually trying to get you to follow me so that I could do guns. I just realized I had guns, and I was like, "Hey, you can follow me."
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's hard to convey that.
So good, so good. Yeah, it is hard to say follow me without looking like a serial killer.
So true.
So I'm clean, right?
Yeah, you're clean. You're fine.
Cool, cool, cool. Do we not have anything?
I don't think so. I walked into admin and Lightning was dancing with the body.
I'm sorry. I didn't see the. I saw someone run away, but I didn't catch the color. 'Cause I'm blind, apparently.
Sapphire's saying that maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was not. I'm not dancing with the body.
That would be a pretty incriminating thing to do.
It would.
Hey, look! I killed this person!
Now let's.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Uh.
I don't think we have enough evidence.
I don't think we have anything, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
Hey, come watch me do guns.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll watch you do
They're
guns.
pew-pews.
Who voted for me?
I wonder who.
Nobody suspects a thing. Alright. I'm doing a task, I'm doing a task, I'm doing a task, I'm definitely doing a task. Is electricity off? I don't think so. Oh no! We just had someone disconnect. That's a shame.
Just finding bodies everywhere. This one was in security.
Okay,
Also-
we have to vote for somebody now because we're on 6.
Also,
They get a
Cryptid
kill.
accidentally left the game. I'm guessing their connection got bad. So yeah.
Can confirm that Orin did use the guns.
Thank you.
Okay. Where was the body, by the way?
Security.
Okay.
I didn't see anyone. It wasn't me.
I haven't even been on that side of the ship.
You know, Lightning could easily be self-reporting.
I wouldn't do it twice. I mean, if it was me, I don't think I would do it twice.
It would be pretty risky to do it twice.
Were you the only one who saw the bodies, though? Did you have anybody following you?
Sapphire found the first body with me, but then I went to do the wiring and security and saw the body in security.
Sapphire, can you back that up? Oh. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I can confirm that, yeah, Sapphire was with me and Orin on the other side of the ship this time.
Yeah. We gotta vote for somebody. We don't have...
I did see, is it Forever Los, if I'm saying that right, just kind of walking around.
They said their username was actually Forever Lost in the chat.
Forever Lost.
They just
Okay.
didn't have enough room.
Oh, that would make sense.
So that seems a little suspicious.
Do you have anything to say?
I have no alibi because I keep wandering off by myself because that's how I always play this game.
Me too.
Well, we gotta throw out something. We gotta try.
I think it's
Cryptid was
Forever Lost.
Cryptid was one of the imposters.
I don't like your alibi.
Me?
Whoa.
Also, it's a tie, which means no one gets thrown out. Oh no.
Oh go. Oh go.
Yeah, yeah, baby! I did it! I killed it! I killed everyone except the very last person. I got Forever Lost to follow me. I was like, let's get a double kill here at the end, but then we couldn't find 2 people together, so we killed someone by themselves, and then we just walked around and found literally anyone else to kill.
Dang it.
We literally called it the first round.
Yep.
And then you killed me.
Literally just trying to get somebody to watch me do trash.
Yeah,
Whitney,
so...
when you killed me, I was trying to take you down in medbay because I had a medbay.
Can confirm, you're not one of the killers.
Thanks.
There you go. You were confirmed in one way or another, and now
Also,
you can fly, so...
Apparently the chat censors the word poker face. I just want to put that out there.
What?
I kept trying to say that Wit had a good like poker voice, like with their lying voice, but it just kept censoring it.
No poker here.
No gambling. That's not.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi exploded. No problem, Cryptid.
Oh, well, there you go.
It did mean your team lost with 1 less person we had to kill, but it's okay.
Cryptid, why?
Do you guys want less tasks, or do you think that's still a good number?
Maybe like a few less, but other than that, it's around a good number. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remove 1 short task.
Sounds good.
And
Sounds
we'll,
good, yeah.
I think that's still a fairly balanced amount, because the killers have to be pretty active on killing stuff. New rule, Whitney is always sus. Hey!
Yep.
No!
Hopefully Tanel isn't killed the first time this time.
Yeah.
Can we
Make a rule to keep Tennille alive.
I don't know about that.
Well, first I gotta get back in the game.
Oh, did you get kicked out?
True.
Yeah, I went into Discord to change a setting or 2.
Okay. Chortle and Lightning, ni lost a tip or the Neil.
What?
I love reading the names all fumbled together.
Okay.
Chortle and Lightning rolls at the typical Conan the day in the Neil. Let's go!
Off we go.
Amazing.
You guys had a disconnect. I think you had a little bit of a handicap.
Okay. Not killer this time. I appreciate that. I don't like being killer most of the time. Let me just do my tasks, and I'll be happy. But it does feel good to be the imposter and then win. Let's go ahead and get this stupid long task out of the way right away. Don't kill me. Oh, 7, 9, 4, 5. Got it. Okay. All good. Make sure no one's still around and getting stabbed. Tennille not out for revenge, wanting to kill me. That's always nice.
Good, it's not Tennille for once.
Oh, I'm alive.
Good, it's not Tennille.
For some reason, the death screen coming up gave me a start.
Oh.
It happens.
Why? Do you feel guilty about anything?
No, nothing at all.
Mayhaps we should implement the first homebrew rule of Whitney always being sus.
Cryptid does say cafeteria.
Okay.
Cryptid
Who was
says
in the cafeteria?
by the
I could be
wires.
wrong, but I
A
feel like
bunch of
Mayday
people-
just passed by
Wait.
me.
Wait, I was literally right there. Are you
Tennille
trying to
didn't kill
incriminate me?
Sapphire says Tennille didn't kill me in electrical. I trust him.
Yeah, Sapphire and I were doing electrical together earlier
Wait.
on.
Cryptid, Cryptid, last time I saw you, you were in the radio room and I was doing a download. That's the only task in there and it takes a really long time, but you were still in there by the time I left, so it really feels like you're trying to incriminate me here.
Was it a
And again, it was right by the wires in cafeteria.
Okay.
I was literally doing that task when you called it.
Was the wires on the left?
It's on the left.
Okay. Because I had to do the download on the right. I guess, was it the download on the right? I'm trying to see if they're giving them the benefit of the doubt. Was it the download, not the wires? Or are they just self-calling the wrong spot? The wire's on the left.
Okay.
Who's lying?
So did someone do a stack kill?
Oh.
I mean, if Oren was was doing the wire task, it's possible that somebody might have killed while that screen was up and they didn't see, but...
It seems really fast. I have no idea about anything, says Cryptid.
Okay, well, we only have a few seconds left. I have a med bay scan if anyone wants to follow me.
Oh,
Yep.
please, thank you.
I've not paid attention to anything.
Ooh.
Good job.
I just pull up my map and follow the yellow exclamation points.
Yes.
No.
Alright, let's go and not get stabbed. Might still happen, but let's do the attempt of not getting stabbed. Oh, come on. Oh my god, everyone was in med bay. Oh.
Can I finish these wires?
Well, that didn't take long.
Okay, so I
No.
was with a whole group of other people that just exploded out of med bay. So there was like 3 or 4 of us that saw Chortle's body at the same time.
I think I saw Sapphire T's name in security.
Actually, I want to say it's Oren.
Why?
Because as I was heading towards medbay, they came out of that hallway, which would be the correct direction to come, and then I feel like I saw literally everyone else pop out of medbay.
Yes.
Literally went back to the wire task because I couldn't finish it. And then I was interrupted again when the meeting started.
Well, Lightning and I got our med bay scans,
Yeah, I can confirm.
and
Thank
Oren
you.
was definitely in the room with us
Yeah.
during part of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
there.
All right. I guess I just saw them first, and then it felt like everyone else came out of the medbay at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Shinko was there with us too.
Yeah, I was.
And I'm pretty sure I saw Sapphire T's name in security. All I saw was a capital T at the end of their name because I couldn't see the rest of it. It was all, shaded.
So Sapphire
that
T was
definitely
not
went
with
with it.
everyone else?
No, they were in security.
Okay, well then they seem pretty suspect.
They were watching cameras. Okay.
I want to say that Trevor Lass was also in medbay with us because I remember somebody was dancing around. while we
Again,
were
it was
waiting
like
for the scans
4 or
to
5
go.
people all came out of medbay at the exact same time.
I was
So
also
the only
dancing.
people I don't remember seeing there are Whitney, Sapphire T, and Cryptid. So Whitney says they joined up with us at the end, but that still means that they could have killed someone before that.
Yeah.
And I don't
Cryptid
know
is trying
where
to.
Cryptid was.
I still feel like Cryptid is trying to incriminate me because again I couldn't finish that wire task the last time and I still couldn't finish it this time and they said it was in the place where I was when the meeting was.
If you hadn't said anything, we wouldn't have known you were there.
No kidding.
I don't know. I think I'm most suspect of Sapphire and Cryptid at this point.
Well, okay.
This is going poorly. No one's dying. Means people are more likely to get just killed out of nowhere. Oh no, I have Simon Says. No. Don't kill me while I'm doing Simon Says. Oh, come on. Don't kill me while I'm doing Simon Says, please. No. I knew it. I was right. Well, don't come. I didn't know it was gonna.
Bruh.
Well, it was not Whitney.
It was not Whitney.
So,
That's so rude.
Sapphire, you want to tell me why you walked past that body and didn't report it?
Ooh, I like that. Juicy.
Sapphire says what body?
The body that was in the reactor room
Crypto
that you
killed
walked
me and
right by. I saw you
self-reported.
walk by it because I was doing wires and security, and you didn't report it.
I believe it. I saw actual Whitney going by security. That's the actual last place I saw them. Or they were going in, I think they were going into security from reactor.
The body was in security?
No, the body was in reactor.
Oh.
I was in security doing wires. I saw Sapphire go past down the hallway
How
and did not report the body.
rude.
And then as
Killing
I came
during
out of security,
Simon
I saw the
Says.
body, and I was like, "Huh? Why didn't Sapphire report that body?"
Delicious.
At this point, I'm most suspicious of Sapphire Encrypted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vote one of them off.
At least I got my
Make
wires
them
done.
go away.
Nice.
I am all done with my tasks too, by the way. So if you see me just hanging out, remember I got my medbay scan done, y'all saw it, so I'm just hanging out like with people to make sure y'all are alright. Do we want to vote for Sapphire?
I think we should vote for Sapphire this turn, maybe Cryptid next turn. Hey, I haven't voted! Come on, y'all!
There we go. Alright, well, they got one of them.
Oh boy.
Thump. Doesn't mean they have won yet. Turn visual tasks off? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that too. Alright, well, I need to go finish Simon Says. Okay. Okay, got there. Alright, I do still have another task. I need to do that. Oop, swoop. Better finish my tasks. Boop. Okay. Just a couple of tasks left to do. Okay, real question. Where is Cryptid? Oh, the baby. The snowman.
I feel so uncomfy. Can we just vote cryptid, please?
Just like, there's not that many tasks left.
Finished my task. I am
Me
just
too.
running around the ship encountering no one.
I don't even know where cryptid
They were in
is.
medbay and they were taking a long time. And the task that really doesn't take that long, and I just like, God.
Who still has tasks left out of anybody alive? I'm assuming our ghosts are done with tasks.
I'm done.
Which one's me?
Sap. Forever lost.
Okay.
Because I'm Sapphire every night. That's why anyways, it's Sapphire.
I'm willing to skip votes just so that we can play it safe and get tasks done, because there's so few left.
Yeah, so
sure.
we also have 5 people alive. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Those people, right?
Yeah, if we only have one person who still needs to complete tasks, we should be okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get them to be fast.
I had the perfect opportunity to kill Tennille and Electric at the beginning, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, Cryptid, I'm following your ass. Alright, are we literally gonna win on tasks? Alright. Here goes Cryptid on their own. Orin, don't follow them, no. Don't do it. Stay away from Cryptid. They's gonna kill you. Oh, I see. This is how they're gonna try to win.
It's definitely cryptid. They just killed Orenbryn.
Okay, well we know Tennille is clean because he did the medbay at the beginning, so.
They're getting desperate.
I don't know how to do the last task I have.
Orin had a right to be scared. I'm sorry it came with the loss of their life.
I have no defense, they
Well
say.
played, Cryptid. You had a rough
Good job.
time there. at the
How
end.
dare you kill
All
me
of
and
us came
Simon
together.
Says! So rude!
Immediately report my body.
Also, it was Sapphire and Cryptid.
The 2 silent play. Oh, I just left the game. Cool.
People are like, maybe we should be suspicious of these two. It's like, yes, you should.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
proud of myself for calling that.
How about
Yeah.
we take a bit of a break?
Okay.
Because I really need to go to the bathroom, and maybe when we come back, we'll do a different map.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
I'm an angry lawyer now because I'm gonna sue my killers.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to take a
What
break,
you doing?
and we'll be back in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh, I have so many things to mute. Mute that, and I mute that, and then I'm going to mute the stream. So, see you guys in a bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back to it. I don't know that everyone's back quite yet, but figure we'll start the process.
I am now a nature
too.
god.
Hello, nature god. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh, I love it.
There's some holiday ones, but they go away after a month. Yeah, it makes sense.
I crave the blood of the innocent.
Father, I crave cheese.
Cheese.
When
Cheese
will they?
from it.
Let's get some cheese, Gromit.
I miss that.
Have y'all seen the new Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio trailer yet?
Nope.
In the trailer.
Yeah,
Just
I've
like
seen.
an image from it.
I saw the trailer. It's stop motion.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it looks so good.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
it's
What I
either
don't
stop.
understand is why there's so many Pinocchio adaptations right now.
Yeah.
I don't
Why did
know.
everybody have the same thought?
Because Disney's
no
doing a
kidding.
live action one too.
Yes,
I mean-
I have a special, most treasured dream.
I mean,
Don't forget about Yassified Pinocchio.
That is
Ah.
Ah, the best Pinocchio.
Father, when can I leave on my own?
Oh dear.
I'm just-
goodness.
I'm excited because I hate Pinocchio, but I love Guillermo del Toro, and I'm sure that he's gonna do a great job on it.
Yeah, like if it's up anybody's wheelhouse, I'm like, yeah, he could direct a good Pinocchio movie.
all right. So here we are. We're in a new location. We're now on the Polis,
Okay.
and I have turned visual tasks off.
Ooh.
So there is no more ways to confirm whether someone is indeed safe.
I
Okay.
see.
All right.
Living dangerously.
Otherwise,
I have-
everything else is about the same.
Going
Okay.
back, I do have doubt. I never really liked Pinocchio either.
All right.
What?
Very.
Here we go.
It's
I mean,
scary,
when
y'all.
comparing it to other children's fables, it's certainly not the best.
All right. Time for adventure. Please don't make me. Ah. Yes! Tennille and I, we're gonna kill so many beans. It's gonna be such a good time. I'm gonna click on the thing. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, that's probably good. That seems like a reasonable amount of time to spend on that. All right, telescope time. Wow. Searching and searching and searching and searching. I'm doing a great job of killing everyone. Oh no, the lights went out. All right.
Raggy.
This is certainly a town of events.
Oh.
I was at the telescope with somebody else, and I don't remember who it was.
I think it might have been me. I just did telescope.
Yeah.
Where was the
Whitney,
body?
myself, and you, and I think one other person were all over by the telescope.
Mm-hmm.
The last person I saw was Mayday, and they were doing, like one of those.
Cryptid said me, so I'm assuming they were also there with us.
Yes.
I was running over to
did-
try
I
to
did
fix
see
the
Crooked.
electrical.
Like, you know, one of those little maze things? They were doing one of those.
The nose.
Yeah, the node things. I hate those.
Yeah. So I don't have a great alibi, not gonna lie. I immediately left dropship right down to communications and asteroids and was far away from everybody.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I ran into Med to start the inspect samples, and then I turned to leave, and then the lights went out, so I went towards electrical to fix the lights.
Yeah, I was about to go do lights when the body got spotted.
Same here.
I didn't know lights were off because I was doing the telescope.
Fair enough.
Mayday, if you were wondering what I was doing, I was actually, doing fuel.
I don't feel like
Doing
we
what?
have enough information.
Yeah. we
Yeah.
don't.
Mhm.
Unfortunate. What? Nobody to incriminate? That's illegal.
No.
The justice system demands we have a sacrifice.
Someone needs to be the scapegoat.
Someone went after Chortle.
Oh wait, what?
Ooh.
Because you were alone.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we're down here. I love that Tennille and I have been paired up, so it's totally okay for me to be totally chill. Alright. Ba ba da 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 na 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 na. Oh no, Cryptid left the game. Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 na. Let's shut some doors. Just for the hell of it. Adjusting some caliber thingies up and down. That's good. Is this the task? Oh wait, no, it's up there. Oops. Alright, where'd that person go?
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh dear.
Nobody see me!
Yeah,
That's
the other
not
body was
good.
reported before I could say anything, but I'll just say that Forever Loss is dead in 02. I was literally just about to report it.
I found the body that I found in the hallway by the... I don't know where that is. Just...
Hallway by the what?
I don't know what it's called. The hallway that leads to, like, the med bay and the telescope.
That hallway.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The one coming from outside, or the one coming up from where you like?
Sorry, the one coming from outside.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So top right.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Oh, we only had 2 kills because Cryptid got kicked again.
Well,
Yeah,
no. 3 people died and Cryptid got kicked.
Yeah, Forever Loss is dead by the tree. I literally had just stumbled upon the body and was about to report it when the other body got reported.
Okay. Right.
That they were one of the imposters? If they got kicked? Even?
That could be.
Maybe.
It's possible, but it's also possible we still have both imposters because they would need to kill one more to win.
Yeah.
Where is everyone in accordance to tasks?
I had 2 more.
I have 1 more.
I have 1
Yeah, I still have 1 or 2.
Yeah, I've been moving a little slow, so I could definitely get more of my tasks done. I still have many of the yellow arrows on my, not arrows, apostrophes on my map. Again, I don't look at my task list, I just follow the arrows.
So should we move as a group to finish our tasks, or?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Might not be a bad idea.
If we still have 2 imposters, though, all they need to do is double kill, and then we lose.
Yeah, true. I'm willing to bet my money that Cryptid was another imposter.
Okay. Either way, I think this round's about to be over.
Yeah.
Either one way or the other, this round's about to end.
Mm-hmm.
We went for lightning.
Who voted me?
Alright, is the cooldown really big because I just killed? It's probably because I just killed. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Killing everybody left and right. Oh yeah, I killed.
Hey.
It was so good. I killed someone in the tree and then hopped in the vent right there, and then someone walked in. I'm like, I hope they didn't see me.
I didn't, but then you killed me.
Thanks for betraying my trust to Neil.
Oh.
You guys seemed a little
This with me,
suspicious.
and he watched me do a task and waited until I was out of specimens to betray my trust.
Yeah.
Wit
I was
went
gonna let you live,
from
but then
killing
the doors
Tanel
were
to
closed,
making
and I was
Tanel
like,
kill
well.
with them.
Yeah, as soon as there was the suggestion of we should just all move in a group, I'm like, no, because then they'll just kill us.
Stupid.
Dumb idea.
Either way, that round, like when Wit was like, either way, this round is gonna be over. It's like, sure
Yeah, that
it
was
is.
kind of menacing in hindsight.
All right. I do know that we got Raiko joining us, so we'll have another person in here.
Also, I will say that as soon as the round
Hello.
started and Whitney saw it was both of us as the imposters, I can hear from across the house Whitney go, "Yes!"
So everyone on
Oh,
stream
and-
heard that, but none of you did. Because if Tennille is also imposta, I don't have to be quiet when I kill people.
Illegal communication between imposters.
I did hear
They're
like
communicating.
I think that one of you guys weren't fully muted though, because I did hear a slight like the cue
Oh,
when Tanel was killing
it's
someone.
probably mine because I can't mute, so I just have to be very quiet.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
Is everyone good? Or
We're just waiting on Raiko. They just got here, so they gotta get the fashion just right.
Yes.
It's very important.
I have to look good before I die.
Oh, my
Yeah.
usual outfit for this color doesn't work because I don't have the name. Usually
What
when I
color
have
do you
this
want?
color, I put like a little antenna on my head and I call myself a Baja Blast.
Neil, I like how both of us have the angry eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
suspected it.
I was looking at it when you guys had the meeting. I was like, it's both the angry people.
I mean, Cryptid is also angry.
Alright, I'm ready.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Point.
Oh, I need to mute. Oops. All right, 11 people. That's a lot of people. Oh. Gotta lock up the spaceship. Oh no. Oh, come on. Do the wires. Gotcha.
Who killed Tennille again?
Y'all just love killing Tennille. What the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say y'all because I killed him with that one round. So
Yes.
Tennille's
Yeah, come on.
dead,
You're not
in that-
excluded here.
Tennille is dead in the hallway that goes towards where you view the security cameras.
Oh.
Um,
Who was up there?
I was down in the weather node that's near oxygen. I saw Orin lagging behind me.
Lagging.
Well, like you were a little bit behind me.
Oh, not as in the like internet scenes, as in the.
Yeah, just the adjective side.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody that I saw. Sorry.
I was up. I went up and fixed the right hand, the
nuclear
reactor,
thing.
the nuclear thing. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. And then I went to the ship and did that, and then I was heading to do a task near electrical, and that's when I saw Tennille's body.
I went down to the admin area to do my wiring stuff after the nuclear meltdown, and no one else was down there.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you sure, Whitney? Are you sure? What color were the wires?
What?
What color were the wires?
Well, they're the usual colors of like the yellow, the red, the blue. I don't know. The other color? What if I'm colorblind and I've been fooling you all this long?
Oh man.
You used the shapes. They made it colorblind friendly.
I know.
They did.
Well, yes, I did see someone going through the airlock, but I couldn't see who it was because it was through the wall.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming we don't have enough to vote right now, so I just skipped.
Yeah, I don't think we got enough info.
Last place I was communications. I was uploading something. Whitney, you can vouch for me. I saw you doing wires while I was downloading something.
All right. Oh, I just can't wait to die in the dark. My eyebrows fell off. Who was that? Who even killed me? I wasn't even paying attention.
So I guess it wasn't Whitney.
Oh, it was Chortle. Chortle killed me, okay.
The lovers are dead.
What if the flowers are dead?
Kristen was lurking in a corner. What were you doing?
Which one?
Cryptid, like when I was walking towards the oxygen like tree area, Cryptid was like lurking with the lights off in a corner. What was up with that?
Yeah. Where's the body?
The body is up, I forget what it was. I didn't have time to check the map, but it's like the upper building section, upper right building section, right outside the door.
Okay.
Med bay?
Is that science area? Funny science area?
I was heading up in the like middle courtyard and I saw them.
Right, okay.
Dead on the
well,
ground.
I'm assuming it's the top right.
I haven't played in a hot minute.
Where was everybody else at?
I was over by the tree, and I saw Forever Lost as well, hanging out with you guys.
The person I saw was either Shinko or Chortle, and we were at a node. I was just having a lot of trouble because I was
at a node too. Yeah.
I can't see what I'm doing. I'm right.
I don't think it was me. No. I hot-footed straight to the tree.
I'm in the oxygen canister bit because I was trying to find the right place for the right task.
Right. Okay.
I knew oxygen was near the tree.
So.
Do we have nothing again?
I guess we.
I'm suspicious of Cryptid. He was giving me vibes.
Okay.
Right, yeah, vibes.
I mean,
completely safe thing to vote on. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we gotta vote for someone at least at this point.
I mean, Oren had vibes about Cryptid, and that also turned out to be correct. So.
Oh, Cryptid's gone.
Oh, well. Okay.
Oh,
So
Cryptid's internet just keeps cutting
I
out. That
was
sucks.
on to them and they left.
Uh-oh.
I had to get out of here as
Mayday.
soon as possible.
Okay.
They're not going in that lava.
I need to run. I need to run away.
Who voted for Orenguin?
Why?
I'm so scared,
Why
guys.
did you do that?
This map's so big.
Alright, I need to actually do tasks. Wee. Because I won't let my people die. Oh. This is one of those that takes time. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. We gotta wait for this. Oh, that's hilarious. Bet it was Mayday. Mayday dies. Well, they got it. And my tasks are done. I think Sapphire was trying to get people to pay attention. Oh, I just heard a squick. Where did it happen, though? Somebody died.
Yo. Oh my god.
Oh.
Did anybody else hear that splat sound?
I did too. I heard it too. I heard someone getting murdered. I was down like 02.
Yeah, the people who weren't muted were Sapphire of Night and Tennille. And Tennille is
either of those
dead, so
people
I'm
alive?
just... Yes, Forever Lost is alive. Sapphire of Night is forever lost, so it was definitely them.
Rest in peace. Forever Lost, do you have anything to say, or...? No? Okay, cool.
No.
Zoop.
Who do we think it was?
Forever Lost.
Forever. Yee. That seems like a safe bet. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, we might be screwed.
Right, we don't have confirm eject off, so if we're wrong here, it could be a double away.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that we're right.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Game could end right here.
You gotta mute yourself. This is why you gotta mute.
Who? Chortle, who's your partner? Who are you killing with? Oh, there goes lightning.
Where?
Chortle, they were walking away from the body.
What?
It's
I
Chortle.
was at
They were
camp.
walking away from the body.
I was at camp.
Oh!
No, you were literally
you want?
right here.
What do you
All I
want?
know is I
went
saw
from
I
reactor
saw
directly to cams.
I
Nope,
saw
you were in the hallway.
I saw
What?
lightning standing over the vent, and then I passed by Oran and stuff.
Yes, I was keeping an eye on everybody as much as I could, just to see if I could
Want me
spot
to walk through the
anything.
electrical area.
No, you were literally in the hallway. I saw you walking away.
Okay, sure. Consider that's the case, right? How do you know I killed them?
You were literally like right there.
Oh,
You were
there's
right
like
there,
one
buddy.
task
You were
left
right there.
too.
Did you see?
One task.
I didn't see you kill them, but I did see
Okay, so why are you
last.
believing Oranguin over me?
That is a good question. I don't really have a defense for that, but they already voted, so
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
we will see if I am the downfall.
We shall
let's
see.
Last I saw Rocco, they were in, they went into specimens to do repairs.
I should have voted for Orangwin. I voted for myself because I thought I was defeated. If I'd voted for Orangwin, I could have won this. Damn it! I thought everyone was voting for me.
Wow.
Okay, so
Wow.
I was on top of a body and about to report it when Chortle came up behind me and killed me.
Chortle, who is your partner?
That's so well.
Who is your partner?
Who is my partner? That was Forever Lost.
It was Forever Lost. Okay.
This is why you gotta mute.
I think it's Tennille. I think Tennille has to go into his game settings and turn off the game audio.
What?
Because we keep hearing his game.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because he was already dead, but he saw someone die, so we heard the kill sound. And I was like, where was that? I didn't see it.
Why are you guys hearing my game?
Because...
No, because Sapphire of Night's audio wasn't muted. Sapphire of Night is Forever Lost.
Okay. I mean, it's
So
one of the
it's
two
not
of you.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Tennille was dead by the time we got to the voting
Yes,
booth.
yes, but he was a ghost at that time, so he saw the kill.
Did you hear the kill, Tennille?
Yeah.
So,
Heard it.
yeah, I think Tennille is still...
That shouldn't be possible. It's off by default. The game sounds from other people are off by default.
Really?
What do you mean?
I think you can still hear them.
No.
You can see the splat happen, but you can't hear the splat happen. The splat sound only happens when you're an imposter.
Really?
Did you hear the splat
Yes.
when I killed Lightning?
Yeah, usually if you're walking past it, you don't hear the splat.
You
Oh.
don't hear the splat.
Huh.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
Then-
why we were incriminating Forever Lost, is because it was coming from somebody.
Oh,
I hit say I was
okay.
muted the third time, I just realized.
Yeah, because if you heard the splat, it would completely invalidate having the lights off, because you hear and you go, somebody just died by me.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so yeah, I guess it wasn't Tennille then.
Are we gonna try different roles at all?
I don't think so.
That seems a bit scary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
is
be
so
honest,
scary.
we're probably gonna do like one more round, maybe two, and that's gonna be it for the stream.
What do you mean by other? What do you mean by other roles?
There's
There-
additional
there are
roles
other
now that have you do extra tasks to make it
Oh.
even more confusing.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like there's a role that's literally like
Mercy from Overwatch.
yeah, there's a role that's like literally they give the one of the crewmates the ability to use vents, which makes
Oh,
it super confusing.
those things. I thought that was a mod.
No.
Nope, that's in the game.
Not anymore.
All right, well, let's go ahead and do one last round.
Are you and your homies just crawling around in the vents?
Eating the leaves. Eating the leaves.
All right, final
Someone's gotta
round.
do it.
I just got to survive. What is this one? Oh, this one. Whee. Easy tasks. I love the easy tasks. Come on. All right. All right then. Sapphire has killed me again. Oh, you know, I bet Tennille has headphones on, so it wouldn't have been him, even if it, like, there's no way it could have been him. Oh, come on. I hope that finished my task.
Nice, Neil.
What? Okay, for
Oh, I
one,
see.
I'm not dead, haha. But for two, I just checked vitals and saw that Whitney was dead, so... Does
Oh, no.
anyone have any information? Did they see where Whitney was?
I was with Orin the entire time. I know Orin didn't do it, and I know I didn't do it.
here.
Yeah, I was stuck on a note again. They're so bad.
I'm gonna be
I
real
ran
honest.
down to do weapons, and Sapphire came like briefly in while I was in there, and then I went to go to I went through the admin, and I actually passed Tennille on my way through admin, so I did not see Whitney's body.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was not paying attention to who I passed just now.
Because if I had to wager a guess with how quickly this round went so far, Whitney was the last one, still kind of like up by the keys section.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Whitney was killed like right up in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if one of us had to do the keys, all of us would have had to do the keys. So there's not.
That's a task that everybody has to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if none of us, the rest of us had to do keys, then Whitney wouldn't have been having to do keys. There is one other task in that dropship. I guess
somebody would have to do navigation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like the download data for navigation.
Yeah.
Or no, it's the little
also the mapping the
swipey.
ship's course.
Yeah, it's the little swipey ship thing. Because I did do that last time.
Alright, I'm guessing
dead.
we're
I don't
not
have
going
to
to have
do
enough
anything.
info.
No, without even knowing where the body is. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have anything.
Okay.
Don't got nothing.
Nope.
Okay. Someone voted for
I'm
Danielle.
just gonna keep following Oren because we've been alibi buddies before, and I'm nervous.
Alright. Well, I know it's Saf. Oh, I do have to do this one again. I don't even know what all of these... Okay. Can't wait to get interrupted while doing this one.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
Well,
Ooh, double
powers
death.
are dead again, and also Mayday.
What?
Huh.
My buddy, I turned my back for 1 second. What happened?
I couldn't report, but the map was on my screen. I couldn't see what color was there.
I can at least verify chortles in a sense because we were together the entire round.
Same, we were
Over
both
to
down
the
as
tree, and Mayday went over to do shit. Somebody must have sniped them when I was doing the tree.
Man. Wait, no. Wait, you were at tree. Never mind.
I was at tree.
You were at tree.
I was at tree.
Wait, how do we know? Wait, how do we? You're not. Wait.
Yeah. I find it awfully suspicious that you had to announce that you were sticking with them and being their buddy.
Yes.
Well, I had to prove somehow.
Sounds like, someone's trying to make themselves seem less suspicious.
Indeed.
And going out of their way to
It
do
was the whole
so.
crying act.
Didn't do that last round.
I mean, we've established through the course of this that Oren Gwyn's first reaction to anything is to yell.
True.
So.
Yeah.
Actually correct.
and incriminate themselves when it was necessary to do so.
Yeah, that is also true.
True.
Well, I've already voted, so whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie doodle.
Offended. Why would y'all do this to me?
It's fine, you're still alive. 4 people skipped. You're fine.
Because we love you.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually get this stupid long task done. Please, nobody die for the next 2 minutes. Good. I lost my mouse again. There's too many little white flying dots around here. I keep losing my mouse. Oh, well.
Alright, so me, Raiko, and Shinko, we were all together, so...
Yeah, I was with Chortle the entire time.
They were in specimens.
Okay.
I came down from the bottom.
Why was someone following me at the end there?
What do you mean? We were both protecting you!
I mean, yeah, but like, at the end there, I was a little scared.
Well, that's
You were
only 'cause
fine.
one of us broke off from the pack.
Honestly, I don't think I have enough information. I do know that someone wasn't muted because I heard someone's stabbing sound go off.
I think that might have been Sapphire?
I don't know. I was not paying attention to who's.
I must be is forever lost, and that is the person who died. So
it was really quiet.
We heard somebody die. That was forever lost to death.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Sapphire T says I was on the left that whole round and passed by people, but didn't really stay with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Shinko are good.
Yeah, we were together the whole round.
Last time. Raiko only joined us around the end there.
I mean, I kind of like joined you and then left you and then joined you again.
Lightning,
which
Lightning, what is your alibi?
Lightning, what's your alibi? Where are you?
I was at the top of the specimen hallway, doing the wire task inside the little like gas chamber thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you were near specimen, which was where the body was, and you weren't with anyone really.
I wasn't in specimen. I was at the
You weren't
top.
in specimen, but you were nearby it.
How are we supposed to know you
Apparently.
didn't go away from the body if you were in specimens?
Yeah.
Oh, Orangwin.
I came
laying it on thick.
The wire task by the decontamination room is right on top of a vent.
No, not that one. The one inside the decontamination room.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. My sus is on lightning.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, don't do this.
It's not me.
Don't do. Oh, goodbye, lightning. Oh, this is over. This is over.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this is the. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Yep. Okay. I just need to kill literally anyone. There we go.
Good job. Good job. Well played.
With the fake crying and everything.
I knew it! I knew it!
Something.
I called it! I called it at the very beginning!
Sapphire stabbed me on top of wires at the top left corner of the map right away.
Mede, I am so sorry.
I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with Orin, and then like I was like, oh good, they're still there, and then you stabbed me back. I was like,
You realize that the crying thing is never going to go down well again.
No, would you take a hug? I'm so sorry.
it was so
no.
Hug.
It was hilarious as a ghost just hearing you fake crying, be like, wow, you looked away for 1 second, huh?
All right.
That was good action.
Okay. I think we probably have time for one more round because that one went pretty fast.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then that.
Flowers alive.
And then that will be the last round of the stream. So.
Yeah. Good job, Sapphire. Good job.
All right, here we go.
That was a good.
Yeah.
All right, final round. What we got? Impasta. Ooh, with Forever Lost again. All right, turning off the ship. Locking up. Click, click. All good. Gotta do the upload thing. Okay. didn't quite go as intended, but that's fine.
Hi, so the body was like right next to the telescope.
Me and Oren were together the whole time.
Yeah, was it? We saw you.
You saw me, yes. I walked by you up into the node area. I came in from the outside, although I don't really have any way of proving that to you. Apologies, because, you know, lights. I was heading in there to align the telescope, but the body was, like, right there. Who were you with again, Oren?
I was with Mayday.
With Mayday, okay.
I was.
I didn't really see where
Emil
you guys
and
came
Whitney.
from either. You were around the front by the door, together, potentially leaving. I'm putting out stuff right now.
Yeah, we had both done a node, and when the lights went out, we stuck together so that we could both turn on our nodes.
Imposters can't fix lights, right?
No, they can.
They can.
They can? Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, Whitney absolutely fixed the lights, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
I went.
Because I was over on the left side doing tasks with you. You and someone else was there. I don't remember who.
Me, Raiko.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Nels and Raiko were over on the left. I, Oren, Gwyn, and Mayday, I believe. Was that the combination? We're at the top right where the body was?
Well, I know for sure it was Oren. I don't remember. No, I remember seeing Chortle because you have the wig.
In the last second. And
Yeah,
the
you were
lights
definitely
were
there. You were the only other pink person.
I was the only other pink person, yes. What do we got here?
Sapphire was filling gas tanks.
Filling gas tanks, okay.
I don't think we have enough information just yet.
Yeah. Usually the first kill, there's just not enough unless the person's actively caught in the action.
Red-handed.
Yeah. Hot red.
Dun dun dun.
It's red because of blood.
Yes.
I am going to scream. Okay.
Okay. I can do this. Ooh, we can do this. Alright. Wait, no, that one. Alright, there we go. We're all good. Okay, all good. Let's go. Okay. I'll just close all the doors. Looks less suspicious if they're in my way, too. Got it. What if we had another nuclear meltdown? Oh.
Sapphire. Sapphire of Night. It's forever lost.
How do you know?
Because there was another splat sound, and around that time, Sapphire of Night and Tennille Flowers were the only two people that weren't muted.
That was with Whitney.
It happened again.
Well, I found the body down in the outside the boiler room. In between, in the room that's between O2 and the boiler room. Because I only just now learned you can open up your map while you do this.
Oh, yeah. Map is very nice.
Yeah.
I've been staring at the map nonstop.
Oh, you mean during the voting? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. I just now discovered that.
I can give accurate names of where I've been.
Yeah.
Hey,
Me
I can do
too.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
That must be
what about
newish.
you, Whitney?
What?
Where were you at?
doing? I
Where
lost
were
track
you
of
at,
you.
Whitney?
I've kind of been all over the map. I did some stuff in admin, or not admin, but like the office building thing. Then I did the lava thing, and then there was the meltdown, so I went and helped with that. And then I genuinely forget what happened next, but then there was another meltdown.
Uh-huh.
And then I was heading over to electrical when the body got called.
Uh-huh.
I know Orin is clear because I've been with them again the whole time.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna clear Mayday. I thought I had a,
unless if
I
you're
thought I
a
had a Membase game, but
unless if you're
it
in
was just a...
buddies. Yeah.
Well, how would you explain the splat that we heard? Mayday and I were muted.
I mean, I'm teasing.
It's true, I did hear a splat in Discord.
Why you gotta mute?
Oh, shoot.
Sorry. We keep incriminating you because of that, but you gotta mute, dude.
Yeah. I keep losing my partner because they are audible in the game. Dun-dun-dun. They are audible in the Discord server. Dun dun dun. Why is everybody just standing around? That seems weird. Okay. Gotta get aggressive, otherwise there's no way I'm gonna win.
Who did this? Who did this?
Oh boy.
Sapphire, you were with me. I'm not fake crying this time. They really is dead. They really separated from me.
You suspect me?
Yes,
Why do you
I'm going to suspect you because you were with us.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You were with us when we were going to lights. Sapphire went with me to lights. Mayday was following me to lights, and now Mayday is dead out of lights.
When the lights went off, I did not go after lights. I actually kept going over into the science lab. What is the technical term? The laboratory. I went over to the laboratory. So I did not actually follow you over to lights.
So it is not me, and it is not Sapphire. It's either you or Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
It's not me.
What is your alibi?
It's not me.
I was literally about to go push the button. Like, Mayday, do you
I went
have
to
any
the
tasks?
Okay, I went to the office to refill the water jug. Yes.
I feel bad now. We can't vote on 4. We just gotta wait until somebody kills, I guess. Sapphire, though, I trust you.
think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. It's a little dangerous. There's 4 of them, and if they all stick together, then I cannot do this. Oh, lights. Hi.
Whitney, what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know. There's no way for me to win at that point. I'll admit it. Yeah, I was the killer. I got stuck with the person that was audibly known when they got killed, when they killed people. So, like, there was not a lot of luck, or I had to get really lucky, and it did not work out. I'm gonna be honest. It just nope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at that point in the game. You know?
You tried. You really did.
I got most of ya. I got most of ya.
Yeah.
You did.
If that counts.
I appreciated the fact you actually cried for me this time.
Aw.
What happened? My buddy! I feel bad that I was about to incriminate you. Because you weren't. Did you have any tasks?
Yes, I did. I was just waiting for us to wander into areas where mine were. And then that last one, trying to get to the thing, I was already suspicious because Wit was like around us, and then the lights turned off, and then I had a hard time finding you, and then I got stuck behind.
I just finished mine. I was waiting for you to go to where yours were.
My green guy on your guys' screen with question marks above their name?
Yeah, someone broke.
Yeah.
I don't
Me.
Oh, that's you?
Anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Tennille, you're broken. Yeah, like right.
Oh my god.
Who is this?
The default skin.
I'm a mysterious stranger. The real Among
Mysterious
Us. The
stranger.
final
Alright.
boss.
Well, that was fun.
Neil's not even on my screen.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm going to go ahead and hang up on the Discord call. Thank you, all patrons, for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
This was
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. And that means that... Let me go ahead and mute Among Us. All right. So that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you all for joining us. So, upcoming stream schedule. Nothing tomorrow because it's Sunday, but on Monday is more Warped Art, and then in the evening is our second stream of Pokemon Coliseum, and oh boy has it been a time already. And then the next day is Tuesday. No, Monday. Tuesday. Nothing happens on Tuesday. Wednesday, Tennille will be doing art for patrons because it's a new month, so if you want to get a commission from Tennille, now is the time to get in there or wait a day or two till the next month, and then you can get art from Tennille.
Yeah.
Or if you get in now, you can get 2 at the same time, like 2 characters.
Yeah.
Because you'll pay when you sign up, and then you'll pay again at the beginning of the next month. So that would get you 2 if you sign up now. Or you can wait until the next month, then sign up to get 1 character.
Yes.
That evening, we will be getting back to Xenoblade Chronicles. We are getting close to the end of the game, but we might actually have to take a little bit of time to go do some side quests, because we still might not be strong enough to fight the end game boss stuff. Thursday will be more Warp Dart, and then Saturday will be more Xenoblade. So thank you all for watching and joining. That's going to be it. So goodbye and good night.
Bye.